Winter arc. It's about that time. Winter arc. October. Winter arc. The period of time where you lock in. The period of time where all your dreams, all your goals come true. The period of time where distractions mean nothing. Only results. A lot of people think failure is the opposite of success, but it's really not. Failure is a part of success. Just put it out there. I'm gonna write that as a title. What is failure? So be prepared for a video about that soon. But winter arc. I like the notion winter arc, right? I have a love-hate relationship with it. I like it because it gives everybody a period of time where if it was too late, the summertime you didn't quite do what you had to do, it's something to look forward to know that you have a group of other people locking in this, at the same time or on the same journey as you. The reason I don't like it is because whenever there's periods of times, people don't take it as serious. It should be a lifestyle. Locking in should be a lifestyle, right? It shouldn't have to be, you shouldn't be wasting time. I'm gonna lock in during winter arc. It's August. Yeah, for the next 2 months, I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna lock in during whenever winter arc comes. It shouldn't be one of them things, you get me? But I understand nobody's perfect, right? But for winter arc, what you need to focus on though, I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to focus on for winter arc. You need to get in the gym. Be consistent with that. Immediately off rip, gym should be number one priority. 5 days a week, boom. Even if 20 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, find a split. Find your favorite YouTuber or whatever. Actually, I'll give you a split. Push pull legs. Push pull legs. Push pull legs. 6 days a week, actually, yeah. Do 6 days a week. Push will be tricep and chest exercises. Bench press, dips, pull-ups, tricep pull downs. What else? Yeah, with the rope. Pull-ups, cable flies. That's push. Pull, just be back, biceps, and shoulders. Back, pull-ups. After that, rolls on this machine. Lat pull downs. Curls, you just spam, or bicep, you just spam curl. Boom, boom, bang. Shoulders, lateral raises, front raises. If you got energy, overhead press. Done. Legs, you'll warm up with hamstring curls, seated hamstring curls. Then you take 10-pound dumbbells, and you would do this. RDLs, search up RDLs. Then you would max go up to like 20 or whatever it is, lightweight, just to get the stretch. The real component you need to focus on is quads. After that, you will blast your quads on a quad extension, almost to failure. Blast quads to the quad extension. Then after that, finish off with some lunges. Very chill workout. 20, 30 minutes, boom, boom, bang. Now, all you have to do is get consistent with showing up to the gym. And also another piece of advice. If you go to the gym 3 days in a row and then you miss a week, it does not mean you lost, doesn't mean you quit. You only lose when you don't continue. That's it. How you feel me? You can always just bounce right back. Okay, I missed 7 days. All right, let me lock in again. Boom, boom, bang. Feel me? You back on it. You still on the grind, still on winter arc, all right? That's your whole workout schedule for right there. Add something working out. Second thing you need to add, right? So working out, you already got that. You got your split, everything. Second one is a source of income. Another source of income. We all can use more money. Sit here and look at my face and tell me you cannot use more money. We all can use more money, right? Another source of income. On top of your job or replace it, whatever it is. My advice for you, and this can kill two birds with one stone, because even like I said in my last video, if you haven't check my previous videos, social proof is important. Because when other people know or when other people think you're important, you can make more money, it gives you more credibility, you have more options in women, you have more options in business opportunities and things like that. When people think when you have good you have social proof, you're valid. One of the easiest way to get social proof is having a high following, because they see that other people follow you, and they're like, yo, why they follow him? I think it's probably a reason that they're following him. Cool. Feel me? So, to kill the two birds with one stone, post on a social media platform, right? For me, that's the easiest way to have. You can get two birds with one stone. You can do drop shipping or whatever other stuff you want to do. Feel me? Come out with a clothing brand or whatever you want to do. But I feel like the easiest thing and the quickest thing that you have, you don't need to do any investments or nothing yet. The easiest thing will be posting on social media. Make a TokTik account on the side. And I'm even about to put that in my thing. I'll make a whole video how to go viral on each platform, and I'll break down each platform for you. So this is what I'll do. Make a TokTik, right? TikTok. Make a TokTik. Post 3-4 times a day. Don't be perfect. Post 3-4 times a day. I made another TokTik, and I've been posting like 3, 4, 5, 6 times, 6, 7 times a day on it. And they've been growing exponentially. I'm at like 2K now. I went from like 300 to 2K in like 2 or 3 days. You get what I'm saying? So find a spot with good lighting, make a TokTik, put it up there, speak. Yo, today at work I did this. Keep it short and concise. Boom. Post a few times a day, you're gonna see it grow. Then after that, you start analyzing and see which videos do better. Then you just move accordingly, so you're not just wasting your time posting random videos, right? After that, after you do that, you're gonna post them same videos on your Instagram as a trial reel. Because I know the main reason people don't like posting on Insta, people like posting on TokTik more, because Insta is real people that you know. People that you went to school with, people whatever, people that's gonna think you're cringe because you're trying to make content. Oh, you think you're a content creator, you think you're this? So they're gonna think you're cringe and whatever the case is. So you can do trial reels so these people will never see the videos. Until, how you get 10K? You bought your phone? Nah. You could share the trial reels to make them public. Now, boom. Now for the YouTube, honestly with YouTube, right? You can even do YouTube first. YouTube first, make long form videos like this, and then take your best moments, clip them up, and then post that on TokTik and Instagram if you want to do it like that. Which, that's the way I would do it. I would make videos like this. Like, if I only had this page, if I didn't have my other YouTube that had 1 mil, if I didn't have my other, TokTik that had 2.8 mil, if I didn't have any of those things, and I was just starting off just now, I would use these videos, clip this up, and post it on TokTik and Insta. You get me? So, excuse me, that's a good way to make more money and have more social proof. So more girls be like, oh, you got this many followers, oh, you got, you know what I mean? And then you have, you learn something, you're knowledgeable. So now you're in great shape and you build discipline. You also have another source of income / social proof, right? So the next thing, all you have to do, unless the working out is the skill, whatever skill you have, strengthen it. I know some of y'all can sing. I know some of y'all can draw decently. I know some of y'all are interested in hair braiding and hair cutting and playing the piano, playing the guitar, whatever you're interested in. Do that as a skill. Let's say you go to the gym 5 days a week, right? Push, pull legs, push, pull. Keep it at that. Now, Saturday and Sunday, you're off. Whatever the skill is, for me, it's piano and guitar. I already know what it is. But let's just say for you, it's just piano or it's just guitar. That Saturday and Sunday, use that time you're going to go to the gym, grind on the guitar, grind on the piano, grind on just practicing how to draw. You get what I'm saying? Grind on that. Then eventually, you'll get to the point, but don't think too far in the future. Eventually, you get to the point where, because right now you're probably going to the gym 4 or 5 days a week because you're just getting used to it. Maybe 20, 30 minutes max, right? Then the days you don't go to the gym, you're playing the guitar maybe 10, 20 minutes, maybe max, 10, 15 minutes maybe. Then eventually we get to the point where you go into the gym 5 days straight. Going to the gym 5 days straight. After that, you're spending 20 minutes playing the guitar after you come from the gym. Then on Saturday and Sunday, when you are not going to the gym, you're an hour straight playing the guitar. It would get to that point, so now you're building basically 2 skills in one. And you post on social media, so you have social proof. I'm about to put the best way to make content. I make a video on y'all, well, for y'all, showing the best way to make content. But yeah, now you have the social proof and you have extra money. Then you also have more connection because you go to the gym, you have built discipline, you build a great physique, and you also have built a skill as well. So now you're excelled in the top 1% in whatever skill that is. And do it to your strengths. If you don't have those strengths, whatever you want to do. My strengths was not in guitar or piano, but I still locked in and tried learning. My skills was not in dancing when I was younger. Still locked in and learned it. Now, I'm into fitness. I built discipline. I built social proof. I have extra sources of income. These are my main sources of income. Actually, no extra. These are my main sources of income. And I've learned how to dance as well. Got good in the gym, knowledgeable about that, and learned how to dance. I ain't gonna say I mastered it, but I'm at a level where I learn in this field easy, where I don't need that much time to practice learning how to dance. I learn on the fly now whenever I'm outside. Yo, wait, what movie you just did? Show me how to do that move? Okay, bet. Boom, boom. Today I was learning some light feet move. You're not from New York, you probably don't know what that is, but I was learning some light feet move. Also, boom, 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 boom. Appreciate you, gang. It's easier for me to come. Now I can divert the time learning to actually learning other stuff. And I can just get better throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to get to a point where it gets easy. But I guarantee you, whenever winters are over, whenever winter arc is over, when is it over? March? April or something like that? By the time it's over, what's that? November, December, January, February, March, 6 months. By the time winter arc is over, if you're doing what I'm telling you, first of all, the gym, your physique is going to look way better, regardless of how you look. If you're starting at 300 pounds, you're going to look way better. If you're starting at 100 pounds, you're going to look way better. If you're starting at 190, just lean, regular, kind of athletic build, you're going to look way better. Guarantee that. 100%. Now, if you want to gain weight, you just try to eat a little more than you used to eat. If you want to lose weight, you eat less than you used to eat. That's like the cheat code. And then you progressively overload, which just means the weight has to get heavier over time. Or you have to control that same weight with much better form over time. You just have to increase. You have to get better at working out. You get me? With that, you got extra money, you have social proof, and you've learned the skill and became top 1%. That is how you're going to get through winter arc properly, gangy.